morning, back again with my November favorites. I know usually on Fridays I do my Friday whoop whoops, but some of you have not caught on that usually if I don't do my Friday whoop whoops, I show my monthly favorites at the end of the month. It is a week past the end of the month. I should have done it last week, but there were so many things going on and things I wanted to show you that I just decided to do my November favorites for this week. So if I never have my Friday whoop whoops, it's because I have my monthly favorites, and yeah, I just want to explain that because sometimes some of you get confused when you don't see my Friday whoop whoops and only my monthly favorites. There's kind of no point just to show my whole monthly favorites and then more products from within the week. I'll just take the products that I like this week and move it on to the next. So now I'm going to get into my very first favorite. So many people have been asking me about my skincare routine, what I use in the morning, at night. I'm going to make a full video on that so I can show you everything that goes on to this thing right here. Now, one thing I've been using for the entire month and I'm absolutely obsessed is my Foreo Luna Mini. This is a skin cleansing device and it has unique soft rounded silicone touch points, and I love this thing because it's so gentle on the face, which makes it optimal for everyday use, and that's what I love about it. I'm going to show you a demo of how I use it, but basically there's two different settings in order to turn it on. You just touch it right here, 1 and 2, and they're just two different types of speed. I love the design of it. It's very easy to hold. All you have to do is just get some water onto your face, put on your cleanser, and then go ahead and just scrub away onto your face. What I love is that it's very gentle, and that's what I love about it the most, that it's for everyday use. I know a lot of us use spin brushes and everything like that, but those things optimally cannot be used every single day. It's impossible. Even if you use sensitive brush heads, it's just way too harsh on the skin. I cannot use that every single day. Like I said, it's a much gentler alternative, and this is where this has been coming into play. I love the design because it gets right into the nose. It uses T-sonic pulsations, which basically going to help just rid away all that dirt and everything and that grime that causes breakouts. And what I really like is it's actually an ultra hygienic design with the silicone, and it's going to be 35 times more hygienic than any type of cleansing system or anything, because it's going to just weed away any bacteria and it doesn't just sit right in there, and I love that. This thing is also 100% waterproof. I love that. You can stick it in the shower, stick it by where you brush your teeth. This thing can go anywhere. Comes with a little charge cord that you just plug it in right here in the back. Charges really fast. So this has definitely been my favorite for the entire month. I've seen my skin just feel more clean, more smooth, and this is something that's awesome and a lot of you should really look into. I highly recommend it. It's available on Foreo.com and also Sephora stores now, so you can go ahead and check that link down below if you want to check out Foreo, but I highly recommend it. Everyday use. Just using our fingers are not always going to do this. This really gets into nitty-gritty spaces. Even underneath the eyes, you can use the more gentler side, and there is a more firm side to get those really deep down places where we have maybe more foundation or more problem areas, and I love this. Great product, hands down. Now, as far as primer, I've been trying the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer, and I absolutely love this stuff. It's really awesome for the oily skin girls. Right now in the winter time, well, our LA's winter time, I'm basically oily in my T-zone and normal around. I feel like my skincare game has definitely changed the way my skin has been reacting every single day. It's not as oily. It's more moisturized. It's really nice and clear. I rarely ever get breakouts from before, but now I'm like to a minimal, barely anything, even during that time of the month. But I love this. It's really great. It's super expensive, but I think it's worth it if you want to try something that's really luxurious. You place it on your face and it's like a silky canvas. One alternative though that I do have, which is very similar, is the NYX Angel Veil Primer. This has the same exact consistency. It is a white primer as well, and you just blend it onto the skin and you're good to go. I will say that it's definitely not equivalent to the Hourglass to the T, but it's very, very similar to it. My foundation will not last as long, and I do have some oils that seep up much sooner than when I use the Mineral Veil Primer, but that's always an alternative. The price point between the two, the difference is a really big gap. In order to moisturize my skin now, I've been using this whole month is the Murad Hydrodynamic Ultimate Moisture. Now, a lot of people think just because they're oily, like myself, I do have an oily T-zone, that you're not supposed, that you kind of stay away from moisturizers and everything like that. thing is that we're getting all these oils and everything because our skin is not moisturized enough. And I love this stuff. It really soaks into the skin. I basically use this really for the nighttime so that when I wake up, my skin is already moisturized. And then when I do put on my gel moisturizer or a more light of a moisturizer, I usually use my NARS oil-free gel moisturizer. Then this is awesome for the nighttime. It still gives my face a lot of hydration, and it's perfect. Again, don't be scared to moisturize your face, especially at nighttime, even if you're oily. You gotta love this thing. For November, the two products that stood out for a foundation or BB cream is always my Maybelline A Dream Pure BB. I use the color medium deep. I love this stuff. I've mentioned it a bunch of times. It's in my go-to look, which I posted a tutorial and everybody was really happy of. I totally understand that you guys want more tutorials, and I'm on it. I feel really excited now that I have my new background, and I feel like everything's just coming into play much more. So a lot of tutorials coming up, don't worry. And then also my Sonia Kashuk Radiant Moisturizer. This is in the color Honey. I'm going to have a full review on this, but I love it. It's lightweight. It lasts a really long time, and I basically feel like it's equivalent to my Dream Pure BB. I love them both equally, so these are awesome products. I think they're really similar in what they do. Now, in order to bronze my face, I keep going back to my MAC's Give Me Sun. It looks a little bit Oompa Loompa, I know, but it doesn't. It really gives me a really nice warmth. I'm losing my tan. I'm not as much brown biscuit. I'm basically faking with this. I have it on today, all on the perimeters and the contours of my face, and I love it. I highly recommend it. I would go swatch it. If you're of a lighter complexion, this will probably turn out orange for you, but if you are of a medium to a darker skin tone, I would definitely check this out. A highlighter you guys need to get, and I finally saw it because I wanted to see if they had it again, is on Nordstrom because I was looking for sandstone and I found Copper Diamond is still on there. This is my favorite highlight. I'm wearing it today, but that highlight though. And I absolutely love it. You swirl all the colors and this is what you get. You can use a thinner brush or a small fluffy brush, just get into certain colors and you can really customize. I think this is probably my favorite one out of all the shimmer bricks besides Nectar. Or is it apricot? I can't remember, but I love this. It's so great. I think you should get it. I saw it at Nordstrom. I know so many people couldn't find this, and this is from the holiday collection, and it is limited edition, so it's not going to be here within like the next year or two. Grab it, get on it. This is like the ultimate highlighter of the year for me personally, and I know of a lot of other people. Okay, so now another product that I've been loving within the month are these little small compact Tarte blushes. You can get these on Ulta. I try to find them. They're not on there anymore, but I did remember seeing these in store, so I would definitely check them out. They're basically smaller versions of the main big blushes. These are the 12-hour blushes, and I love these colors. These are awesome, but the main reason why I love them is, you know, whenever you do your makeup, your blush is the first thing to fade on your face. I always like a nice warmth because I don't want my face to look dead and have so much going on my eyes, on my lips, so I love bringing these inside my purse. These are so tiny, tiny, tiny and itty bitty. Can't go wrong, and I highly think that you should get them because they last a long time. And if you never tried Tarte blushes and just buying one just doesn't seem adjustable, try to find the mini ones because for the set of 4, I have one in my purse. I believe it's $35, and you really can't beat that price or that bargain for the 4 blushes. Now, all of you know that I've been obsessed with my Lady Bird palette. I have a tutorial that I will be doing soon. I haven't filmed it, but a tutorial that I did do is this one that I'm wearing today. I gave a holiday look, and it's what I'm wearing, and I use my Lorac Pro, so that is coming very soon. I always say if you're someone that you're not sure what palette to get, I think the Lorac has seriously beat all of them. Once the Nakeds were out, everybody's saying Naked is the best, Naked is the best. I love the Lorac. You can't go wrong because there's all the shimmers and all the mattes. I'm sure you guys have seen this so many times, that's why I didn't show you, but that's what I'm currently wearing on my eyes. And I did wear this makeup look not too long ago, so I just did it and made it a twofer into a holiday look. Yes, I'm getting on my tutorial game. Okay, so now I have so many shadows that I want to show you, but I'm going to do a separate video because this really needs a lot more time than just mentioning it in my November favorites, but I definitely want to touch on it. Anastasia came out with all of these new single eyeshadows, and I absolutely love them, but I will say that I'm like, there's certain ones that I really strayed towards. I basically customized my palette. They did send me their shadow line, and I feel very, very, very grateful that I'm able to test them. I'm going to tell you what my favorites are, but so far I will tell you right now, some of my favorite colors are Soft Peach, This one is a Birkin, Fawn, Burnt Orange, Red Earth, Beauty Mark, and Smoke. And then this cream is just vanilla, and that's been in the other Anastasia palettes, but I wanted to basically just make my own palette so I can really try them out and see what kind of color schemes I really like. They're basically single shadows that come in a package like this. I haven't opened them all, and then inside they come in the little plastic packaging like this, and they're just magnetic, so you can use in your Z palette, your MAC palettes, or your handmade Z palettes, whatever you have with a magnet. It's sticking. Now my mascara of the month, which is very rare for me to completely love a mascara because I've been trying so many and I don't know, a lot of them haven't really been like the best for me. But my favorite is the Hydrofuge Voluminous Carbon Black from L'Oreal. I used to use this all the time and I don't know why I stopped. I think I just stopped because, you know, they come out with so many different mascaras and you just want to try different ones. So I went back to this. This is a waterproof one and I love it. Doesn't flake out on me. For all my girls who like to come from work and go straight to the gym, which is what I love to do, is whenever I work out, I don't have any flakiness. It doesn't make me look like a raccoon. It's truly waterproof, and you will need a lot of makeup remover because I'm telling you, this is a little bit, tad bit hard to get off, but that's a good thing. That means that it really lasts. Lip combo. Now the lip combo that I'm obsessed with is this one right here, and I've been wearing it a lot. It is my MAC Soar lip pencil, and I love it. It's like a soft, warm, neutral pencil, and it's just I really recommend Whirl. And then on top of that is my Raquel Audacious lipstick from NARS. It's a peachy nude, which you can't go wrong. And then to top it off, in order to give it a little bit more plumpiness and shine and just more flirtiness to it, is the Dior, what is this called? This is a 389 Kiss Me Dior Addict Fluid Stick. And this thing is super luxurious and super worth the bang for your buck. Trust me, this is a baby pink you could just wear on its own. It's awesome. I'm obsessed with this. This is a product that's very pricey, and I stand by it because these are not sheer, they last a long time, and they feel so moisturizing on the lips. Like, I was trying to explain what it feels like, and it's so hard because when you put it on your lips, it's like a soft lamination that's good. I do not know how to describe it, but it's awesome. Everybody's been raving about the NARS lipsticks, and I highly agree. They are moisturizing, they last long, the formula is great and awesome. I'm going to do actually a video on my Audacious lipstick collection. I have 10 of them, so let me know down below if you would like me to do that. And then my last thing is, I always mention this within the weeks or whatever, but it's my Sigma Lose the Halo lip concealer. This is great because it's so nice and balmy. It doesn't dry out my lips like a regular concealer would when some people do use that, especially if you have chapped lips and they're not moisturized, and then you moisturize them. You definitely don't want to put things that are not meant for the lips because they're going to dry them out. This doesn't dry your lips out. It feels really nice and balmy. I have my MAC one, and the MAC Lip Erase, and I can't stand it. It's basically light concealer and it dries out my lips immediately. I love the tone of this as well, and my lips are really pigmented on their own. I really like it just because it really brings out the true color of the lipsticks that I have, so that whatever I have on the tube and what I swatch is what on my lips, and it just, I don't know, it's just a lifesaver. So that was my November favorites. I know I had quite a few, and also I'm not sure if you know, I am doing a Vlogmas, so I'm going to link my vlog channel down below. I will be vlogging until Christmas, and I love it. I love vlogging. I kind of got off my vlogging game, but I'm back on it. So I hope you guys enjoyed my November favorites, and until next time, I love you guys so much, and I will see you later. Mwah. Whoop whoop.